working on the Trailblazer, and we've been waiting on parts. Most everything's here. We're still waiting on a couple things, but we'll go over that. So, I worked on the fuel injectors, which there'll be a clip of that in here shortly. The Innovator West crankshaft pulley balancer king, that's here. That's a 10% overdrive, and it also came with a spare power steering pulley with no hub, so I don't know if that will ever get used because they probably won't break. But let's just say if the one on the truck breaks, I have a spare one. How about that? We got the Snow Performance water methanol injection system laid out here along with the fuel injectors. These are the decapped flex fuel injectors. We'll get into that later. So we got to get that stuff put in, and got the Z06 throttle body because we don't want any reduced engine power situations.
No, we don't.
And apparently the wimpy Trailblazer SS throttle body, you know, it's actually smaller. I didn't think that one was going to be bigger, but it's not necessarily the blade's bigger, but whatever this ramp up situation is not on the other one, so there's more airflow, I think.
Ramps and such.
Ramping.
Rampage.
There's less ramping of the air.
The air needs less.
Does this mean that the air is lower velocity?
Yes, it would.
I don't know if we want lower velocity air, but it's.
You want more surface air.
I don't. It might just, the air just might be kind of like, you know, like no F's given because it's being pushed. It's
going balls to the wall, right?
Yeah, it's being pushed in there, so I don't think that's gonna matter.
Sometimes
this is an NA. We're gonna call this the naturally aspirated ramp that we don't need. How about that?
We don't do that here.
I'm not an engineer. I mean, a borderline like a YouTube. What's the word I'm looking for? Like Google University engineer.
There you go.
All right. So we're just gonna say that's for naturally aspirated engines. We don't need it.
No.
How about that? We got the Mickey Thompsons here. That's a lot of rubber, dude.
That's the only Mickey I like.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know any Mickeys myself. There was Mickey from Rocky. Remember Mickey?
Yeah.
He did the train.
That's all right.
We like that.
So
Mickey.
that's acceptable.
Yes. Other than that, though, we're talking about Mr. Thompson here.
Talking about rubber.
Mr. Thompson. These are some 315, 50, 17, and the camera does no justice to these tires. Like, I was amazed at how big that is. What can we put on there for a comparison? I mean, we could lay a tape measure on it, but that's boring. But anyway,
yeah.
So these are I measured them the other day, and that's like 12 3/4 inches wide. So I mean that's a lot of rubber. I got 275s on the truck now, and they came out to like 9.5, so or 9 1/4. So that's gonna be nice. So that's what we're working on now. I had ordered 2 matching wheels. They're not going to be here until like Tuesday, so I can't get the slicks mounted. And I didn't want to take my tires off of the wheels I've got now to put those on there. That way I can drive it to work or something if I decide to, which would be nice.
Real nice.
So I can't think of anything else. I'll get into this a little bit too. I just remembered I had a 450 pump. There's a Walbro, so I had this spare fuel sender unit. You can see how I worked the 450 pump in there, so that's ready to drop in. And also, to go along with that, we've got, where did it go? We've got an E85 sensor going in, got a pigtail and everything for that, so that's going in. Got it from DSP. And it appears that it was shipped out from PCM in North Carolina, so that must be a little kit they sell right there. And they didn't give me another sticker. I guess I had enough.
Yeah, they said enough for this guy.
That's alright though. That's just how it goes. Look, they wrote my name on the bag.
Huh.
Dang.
Famous.
I'm not famous. You know, in all fairness, let's open this paper and see if there's a sticker in there. I don't think there's a sticker. I can't believe. How much money do you got to spend to just get a sticker, man? That's what I want to know. I got an idea. Hang on. Watch this. Oh, look, what's that?
Oh.
Alright, hang on. Alright, so let's load all this back up. Alright, so let's see if maybe they put a sticker in here inside the paper. And oh, there it is.
Oh, man.
It's kind of dirty a little bit,
Man,
but
it must be running low on stock.
man, look at that.
Really.
It's a little dirty, but look at that. We got us a PCM in North Carolina
like a
sticker
booger.
to go with our PCM in North Carolina GM E85 sensor. I'm just two fingering it. Hopefully I didn't cover up the mic.
That's why it's getting hot.
I hope I didn't cover up the mic again. That sucks.
That'd be disappointing.
Anyway, this engine bay is getting a little stuffy,
I'll say.
you know. And I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know where in the world we're gonna put this tank right here. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I need to get a different reservoir. Try to mount this thing back here somewhere. I mean, I don't even know where I'm gonna put the pump. The pump is huge.
It's pretty tight in here.
Dude, that pump is enormous.
It really is.
Like, I don't know, man. I might have to mount this like in the truck or something. Run some lines up here.
You could run it under glove box in front.
Maybe we could just, you know, we'll cut this brace off the hood. Just glue it up there. I could put rivets, pop rivets.
Whoa, you can never have enough rivets.
No, pop rivets are the best, dude. I love pop rivets. Hashtag race rivets.
Hashtag race rivets.
Yes. Like, I got this billet, ICT billet ring, and it came with some kind of crazy bolts and stuff, and like, I just said, no, just gonna rivet it. Because I like rivets.
Never enough rivets in life.
Oh, look at these rivets.
Rivets.
Rivets over there. Man, look, I even riveted my little spoiler thing.
Sometimes I wish I could rivet my life together.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It really would.
It would, yeah. Rivet life.
Life and such.
Is it fraud protection?
Frogs and such.
Fraud protection?
Oh, fraud?
Frog?
Frog or fraud?
Frog?
Did you say
Protection?
any kind of protection?
Just to be clear, you are saying frog protection, right?
Yeah, fraud protection.
Frog protection.
Fraud protection.
Frog.
Fraud.
Frog.
Fraud.
I think we're on the same page.
We're totally on the same page.
I'll take it.
Alright. So anyway, here we go with the cramped engine bay. I just don't know what to do with it. I really don't. Like, even without a mechanical fan, like, it's just getting tight in here, man. We got all these pipes. Got my vacuum pump that some people love and some people hate. I know that it works and does what I need it to do, so I don't care.
You know, haters gonna hate, man.
You know, that thing moves a lot of air. If you unhook it
Oh yeah.
and do a pull, you can see, you know, crankcase vapors coming out of the oil cap vent, and you hook it up and you don't see it. So tell me it don't work. I won't believe you. I'm just saying. So, anyway.
Listen, the man knows what he's doing, right?
Like I said, dude, I'm
Man
at
knows what he's
Google.
doing. I've known him for years, and he knows what he's talking about.
Listen, I've been attending Google University for like 12 years now.
Well, on top of that, yeah.
I mean, doctors don't even go to school that long.
No.
Okay? Higher learning.
Higher.
Adult
Learning.
education.
And such.
It never ends. It's like a suckball. And don't have no corner.
A square is a circle.
No, you remember the movie?
What movie?
What was it? I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Dude.
Oh yeah.
He was like, love is like a circle. It had no end.
The lings are a symbol of eternity. Because in the ling, there is no beginning. There is no end. Because it's a circle.
That's kind of nice.
It's not like a triangle. Triangle has like a corner in the end. This one is a circle. It's a promise of your love forever together.
Beautiful.
For all eternity. Because it's a circle.
Yeah, we heard about the circle.
Yes, we're
Got it.
familiar with shapes.
Hey.
Love is like those pulleys.
Yeah, like those pulleys. Yeah, they're round. Pulleys are round and billet.
Full of holes.
Bro, they're billet. That's strong.
I wish
That's a strong circle.
I wish relationships could be like billet pulleys.
I don't have the bolt for the balancer. They didn't freaking send it. So, and I can't get one because they're back ordered until like October. Like, what the crap is that? Like, I checked Summit. I checked actual Innovator West website. So I'm gonna have to make a. There's like one chance I've got. We got a Fastenal right down the road. They're open until like noon tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to see if by chance, and I'm sure it's a very slim chance, they've got a metric 16 by 2.0 bolt. That's like, I gotta measure it, but it's gonna probably be like, I don't know, 7 inches long or 8 inches long or something. I gotta measure it out because it's a lot longer than the stock one.
Hopefully the boost gods smile upon me.
Maybe.
And Fastenal's just
But
like,
I
here you
mean,
go.
even if I solved that problem, of course I'm a ladder guy, you know, like just
Right.
one thing at a time. But that doesn't even if I get that worked out, what am I doing about the belt, dude? You know? And then the whole where in the heck are we putting the meth tank never even got
No, they never even
we
came,
never
got
even
to that.
we never even got to thinking about it.
No.
We didn't. So
Other than joking.
the reason we had so much trouble with the balancer was because why?
Well, the bolt is too short and that kit is garbage. Where is it?
Yeah, I've had this actually for a long time. I've used it on several engines.
Don't get this garbage.
This, even though it has a LS adapter,
It does.
you don't know. But
Right here.
no, that's not it. It might as well be. You know, it's a video. But
They're all
there's parts everywhere because we've been fighting with this thing. I tried to make an adapter and a couple other things didn't really work. Like, it's almost all the way on there. It's probably about a
1/8 of an inch.
16th, maybe a 16th to an 1/8 of an inch from being completely seated. And the adapter little thing I made just started pulling thread. So I'm just gonna have to, like, it's on there far enough now that whatever the bolt that I buy that's actually for this will cinch it down. So I got it on straight enough to, like, it's on far enough to measure the belt and find out that I was screwed. So so anyway, you know, Streetcar Takeover's next weekend, and this is not looking good at all, like, at all.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
We got some good news for the Trailblazer today. What I ended up doing, first of all, the bolt for the crank showed up, right? I had a tracking number, and when I checked it, it said it was on a vehicle for delivery that day, so that's pretty funny. Alright, the second thing is, I've got an 8 rib belt now. You'll see it's nice and tight. I think that's the Kia D there, maybe. Maybe an E flat, you know. But what I ended up doing, because of the situation with the belt and always trying to figure out where to find the belt and all these good things, and I still got to polish this up, so don't judge. But what I ended up doing is I moved the tensioner from here to here, and what I've done is I've actually added a hole in the middle. And what that's going to allow me to do is, you know, in certain situations possibly, I can basically run a belt anywhere from 112 to about 117 inches. And all I got to do is move the tensioner to certain positions to make that happen. So just in the future, if something comes up, you know, I've got the option, you know, to run a few different size belts instead of being stuck with one very specific belt. So, but everything's looking good. The 8 rib belt looks nice. I know it probably doesn't look very much different on camera, but in person you can definitely tell it's a good bit wider than the 6 rib. So hopefully everything will go good there. And you see I've got a fleet runner. We're gonna give that one a shot. I looked online, and a lot of people do run the fleet runner, so it feels kind of thin, but Everybody says it holds up pretty well, so we're gonna give that one a shot. So all I gotta do now for the belt drive is I've got to drill the pulley out. I had my old pulley pinned, and the new one had a keyway, so I've got to drill a couple of slots into the crank for the to match the slots on the crankshaft, which I've got a jig for that. There's a tool most of you know buy online, and you bolt it in there and it guides the drill bit where you need it to go. So all I gotta do is line it up with the existing holes, and now I've got like a little dowel just cut down like half. It's a 1/4 inch drill bit, so I can stick it in there, line it up with one of the holes, tighten it down, and then all I gotta do is run the drill bit in there, and we're good to go there. So